Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Becerra family.
So it's just mom and dad today.
Today is just us. We got a break from the kids. They're at my parents' house.
They're with grandma. She lives down the street, so we just left the babies. Almost not a baby, but the babies with grandma for a little bit, so we can do this story time for you guys. We're gonna spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
So we're gonna do it the MUKBANG style. That's how you say it?
I call it the Bangkok, but I think it's pronounced MUKBANG.
Ese videos donde comen enfrente de ti. I don't know. Don't judge me. I don't know how to say it. Whatever it's called, you know. So
yeah.
We got some wings from Wingstop.
Shout out Christina that works there. She is part of our YouTube family. See us in public. Don't be scared. Say hi. You know,
we're not mean.
We're more than happy to say hi.
I just have the rest of the bitch face, but I'm not mean.
She said it, not me.
I got these new I don't know. They're like corn.
Question is, how tall is my wife? She's 5 feet tall. That's why you see my head chopped off. So that's the first question I want to answer.
That follow me on Instagram, I asked ask us questions and we're gonna answer them. So that was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We haven't had time to do it till today.
And if you're not following us on Instagram, go down, follow us.
I feel weird. I feel like I'm gonna fly away with these eyelashes.
Don't blink too fast, babe.
I am not used to wearing these extra eyelashes. I usually wear them really natural, but my sister gave me these and I feel like I can't see.
A few questions here, like she mentioned. On Instagram we asked.
Okay, we're gonna answer the first main question that everybody wanted to know is
how we met?
Yeah, how we met.
Alright, so babe, you want to tell them the story of how our beautiful journey began? Tell them the short version, or else we're going to be here for about 5 hours.
Long story short, we met by accident.
By accident, for sure.
And online. Not on your guys' Tinder, Bumble,
Christian Mingle,
whatever you guys use these days, but back in the day, Snapchat was different than these days. So we met in 2013, summer of 2013. I was in Cancun on a family vacation, and Emma was about a year old, and I had just switched my number to whatever. I got a new number. Anyways, on Snapchat back then, all your contacts would automatically sync in, and I was in Cancun and I wouldn't get really a lot of service or Wi-Fi. One morning, this young fella over here, I got a Snapchat from a person. Back then you didn't have to friend request people, you just automatically would get Snapchats. Oh.
And here I was, I was on Facebook looking for somebody.
Facebook?
Yeah, let me tell you the story. So I was looking for a girl that I went to high school with.
You never told me this.
Anyways, I was on Facebook, and then, she said them numbers. So I found the number of this person that I was looking for. I sent a Snapchat.
And it was good morning. And then I open it, and it was him. Old pictures or pictures you have saved, it has to be your actual picture at the moment.
There was no catfishing really back then.
So he sent me a selfie of himself. Back then he used to be in the Marines, so he's a veteran. So it was him in his uniform, and he looked I don't know what he was, but he was good morning. And I opened it and I was who is this? I was I don't know anybody. His name was Devil Dog or something. I was ¿Quién diablos es este?
It was more damn, who is this?
I'm not gonna tell you that part. But I was with my cousins that are here right now, Maria and Paloma. They were with me and my sister, and so I go to them and I'm oh my god, this guy messaged me and I don't know who he is, but he's really cute. Should I respond or not? I don't know. And they're let me see. And you couldn't replay it, so I was okay, I have to answer back so you can send me another picture. And I was oh hey.
I responded, I sent her a snap, right? The good morning. I see it got opened.
Never respond.
And then I was like, no response for. I look at my phone. It's been 2 hours. I'm like, all right, this girl does not want to respond back to me. All right, forget
Because
it.
I didn't know who you were, and I had to like consult with my people first. Like, should I reply or not? Like, I don't know this stranger. I was like, all right, I'm gonna respond. I responded like, hey, do I know you? And then he got my picture, and he was like, not the person he was expecting. And he was like, are you Judy? And I was like, Judy? Who the hell is Judy? I was like, no, this is Wendy. And then what happened?
And then that's when the romance began. We just started talking on Snapchat.
And then, of course, I was prettier than Judy. So he was like, okay.
I was like, damn. I was trying to settle for something less, but then I got like a 5-course meal here.
We talked the whole time I was on vacation. Like, I was out there for like another week. Sorry. And I found out he's from like around the area that I live. I was like, damn, what a small world. Like, he lives like 15 minutes from my parents' house. Agreeing to meet up, but I was still scared. I was like, I'm gonna get catfish, I'm gonna get killed, kidnapped, something. I don't know. So I told my mom, I told my mom everything. I was like, Mom, like, I met this guy, like, I don't know. I'm gonna go out with him. If I don't come back, come look for me. Well, anyways, I was kind of scared to tell him I had a daughter, because all the guys are like, you know, find out you have a kid, like, bye. And I told him right away, because I was like, if he's gonna like me, he's gonna like me. And the whole package. I come with a combo.
So, yeah, basically I met Emma, it was about a month or two, like 2 months.
After we started dating, I brought her around like 3 months after we were dating or something. I was like nervous to bring Emma around. And we went to the zoo, and he met Emma for the first time at the zoo.
And ever since then, I accepted her, and I treat her like a daughter.
And she loves him.
She loves me sometimes, not all the time, but that's kids.
She doesn't love me all the time.
That's kids in general, you know. They're gonna love you sometimes, you know. It's a love and hate relationship, but you know, at the end they love you.
We got married 2015 through the court. It was only me, him, and Emma. No, our parents didn't go. So then last year, we got married through like the church or whatever. We had like my friends and family and all of them join us. My family from Mexico even came, and it was a like really small but intimate, beautiful wedding, and it was nice.
Weddings are expensive in LA, and if you're from the area, you know what I'm talking about. Would you
Well, why are
agree?
you gonna pay a big wedding for just people to come and freeload food and just have the people you really love that love you?
I mean, unless you like the big
you.
parties, then.
I don't really like the big parties.
Then, if you like it, go for it.
Long story short, we met by accident, and it's like a beautiful love story, and here we are. How many years? 7 years later? 6 years?
7 years later. 7 years later. Almost.
2 kids later.
Fries to get it up. Mm.
Did it break?
Mm-mm. Mm.
Hey, you didn't bite it.
Yeah. Questions now?
Well, somebody asked, how old are we? I'm 24. I'm going to turn 25.
I'm 25.
I'm going to be 26.
It says, how did you manage nursing school and being a mommy at the same time?
So I went to school. I went to a lot of different schools. So I finally found nursing that I wanted to be nursing, but you need to have a support system. People that support you and will help you and want to see you do better. From like 6 sometimes till like 2, and then go to work from 2 to 10. So sometimes I wouldn't see Emma all day long. My mom would help me pick her up. My dad would take her to school, or some can do whatever you want to do.
She mentioned the most important part too. I was there to support her in her dreams. The best thing is not only family, but when you have a significant other that supports your dreams. Next question is, what are your guys' plans as a family for the future?
Our plan is to travel a lot as a family and as a couple. It's nice to travel with your kids and family, but you also need to travel just with your spouse. So, you know, rekindle or like keep the romance alive. Another thing is like buying a house.
That's another one.
One of our main goals.
Housing market's crazy high right now.
Don't come to LA. It's too high over here.
It's like $500,000 for like
move to Texas.
a middle class neighborhood. It's crazy.
When we were dating, I could only see him on the weekend, so he would drive every single weekend. You know, sometimes like 3 hours in traffic. Just to come and see me.
She doesn't forget it because she remembers. Like it was just yesterday.
It was. I felt like it was just. It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Or more. I don't know.
More, over 3 years.
And then and when we got married, I moved out there. Me and Emma moved out there to the base.
29 Palms Bays, where it gets like 100 and something
it was
degrees.
so hot over there. It was like desert. Sorry. What are our ethnicities? So I always on the street, wherever I go, people always think I'm Armenian. Always. But I'm not. I'm Mexican. My parents are Mexican. They're from Mexico. I was born here, raised here in LA. He's Mexican American as well too.
They think sometimes I'm Indian. I get Persian. I don't know, but
I was about to eat this one. We want to teach our kids to speak both languages, both English and Spanish. I think it's important for them to learn both. When I met him, he didn't speak Spanish like really at all. And he didn't like Spanish music. And now, every day, he's just bumping corridos. Like, who are you? What did you do to my husband? No, I like him that he's more cultured. We still need to work on the dancing part, but we'll get there.
yeah, I don't know how to dance that good.
He didn't really speak Spanish. His Spanish is getting better.
Más o menos.
It's getting there. But we're both big fans of like country music as well. So his mom's from Mexicali. His dad was born here. My mom's from Guadalajara. My dad's from Chihuahua, Juarez. So I'm looking forward to Toy Story 4. And you?
I see the new Dumbo movie.
You liked it?
I haven't seen it yet. It already came out?
Yes. I think they gave us the same flavor in both. Like,
I don't know.
Do I want to go back to school? Hell no, but I should. I want to go back and get my bachelor's in nursing. I don't know when. Because I feel like I missed out on a lot of Emma's growing up because I was so busy going to school and working, and I want to really not. I don't want to miss out this time, so I do want to go back to school. I'm just not sure why. How is it being a mommy of two? It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think because maybe Emma's older and she helps me a lot. She's smaller, I'll go crazy. I mean, I love being a mom. You like being a dad? He does. That's it.
I love being a dad. It's the best gift ever. Sometimes though, it's rough. Like she said.
You get frustrated. You want to pull your hair out.
But,
especially when you're driving.
But we have some good kids though, like overall. You know what they say? Your kids are going to pay it back. I hope I don't get half of that payback.
I wasn't bad. I mean, just got pregnant. Are boys or girls harder? From my experience, I don't know. I have a big age gap in between both, but Emma was a lot calmer. Noah's a big mama's boy. He just wants to be, or just in general, wants to be held by anybody because he doesn't like it when you sit down. He doesn't like being in the car seat. But I still love that little babies.
I have 3 more kids. But spread out. I want to enjoy each kid at least 2 to 3 years. At least.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one having them. I'm just kidding. I want a big family. At first I didn't. I only wanted like 2 kids. But then you see how fast they grow up and then I want them to have like each other when they grow up. I want to have them all before I'm 30. So you got 5 years, baby.
To the previous questions that we had was our future plan. That's why we're trying to move out and get a house of our own, you know, because right now we're just like in an apartment. It's
decent.
It's decent. I don't know if this food was supposed to last for the whole video, guys, but I'm done eating, so.
You finished this too.
No,
we
we
got like one sip.
Yeah, but look. Bam! I always come in clutch. Joseph for the touchdown! Boom. I don't watch football, but you know, I just thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, we don't watch any sports. We're not sports people.
So, somebody asked us, what's your favorite type of wine?
We like them kind of sweet. I don't like that bitter stuff. So I like Stella Rosa. You can get it at Costco very cheap.
Yeah.
We want to go to a winery, like to go wine tasting, but if we don't like bitter wine, what are we gonna do?
I know, huh? Just put like some sugar or Splenda in
I
it.
don't know. It looks. Hey, finished all the food.
How long did I serve in the military?
Oh yeah.
You know what? I served 4 years in the military, okay? 4 years active duty.
You went to a tour in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I did one tour in Afghanistan in 2014 from January to August.
When he came back, he wanted to marry me because he missed me so much.
I was in love. And you know what's the funny part is? About a few weeks after I came back, they were going on deployment again. And they asked me, do you want to go? And it was a volunteer deployment. So whoever wanted to volunteer first to go, and then they're going to force you to go if there was not enough numbers. So basically, I said no. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to leave this beautiful woman and Emma.
Remember when I went to go pick you up when you came back from Afghanistan with your parents? That was the first time I ever met your parents.
I went to the military because somebody asked, you know, how I ended up being in sales.
Well, what are you doing now? Yeah, now that you got out.
So basically, I was trying to do law enforcement. I was trying to do the LAPD in particular. And then I met somebody at the gym, you know, when I used to go and get my pump on. They told me, I asked them, like, what do they do for a living? Because I saw them, you know, that they seemed kind of comfortable, you know, the way that their personality was, you know, they weren't struggling. You know, when I got out of the military, we were kind of struggling a little bit. You know, I was working a full-time job, but it was like minimum wage, and you know, having a family to support was really hard. So I met this person that did sales. They told me that they sell cars, and 2 weeks later I applied, and now I work car sales. And yeah, that's basically it. If there's any questions we haven't answered or you guys are curious, we'll do maybe another one in a few months. So
yeah, those are just a few questions, people. Later on, we'll do another one, maybe with Emma here. So she can answer some questions too.
Further down the road. Thank you for being part of our YouTube family channel here.
Thanks for being part of our Becerra family. Pretty much, you guys are like part of our family now. We take you along to places with us. Like reading your comments, you guys.
We look forward to that all the time. You know, forward to seeing, you know, your guys' comments. You know, we're glad when you guys, you know, commented that you enjoy the videos and the thumbs up and stuff like that. So that really makes us happy. You know, it's something that we take pride in, is sharing our lives with you.
My arm looks so fat here. Pinche brazos de pozolera. Man, I look as buff as you, bro.
Damn, dude, look at that. So if you haven't subscribed, go down below, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and hit the bell.
Bye, guys.
Bye. My goodness, it's 3:18, guys. We gotta go pick up our kids. Until the next video. Bye-bye.